knows how to stay hidden until the perfect moment for a surprise kill. How can one solitary creature make an entire frozen ocean tread carefully? Let's uncover the secrets of the apex hunter of the far north, where only the most skilled survive. Not only is it the largest bear species on Earth, the polar bear is also a hunting machine built to endure absolute cold. Stretching up to 10 feet long and weighing around 1,500 pounds, it drifts across the frozen ocean not because it's lost, but because that is its territory, a white, merciless battlefield. In this icy desert, there are no trees, no berries, only skin-cutting winds and a few desperate survivors clinging to each moment. The polar bear has no choice but meat, not just for nourishment, but for survival. It hunts in silence, stalking like a ghost across the snow. One sudden, precise strike, and life continues for another day. Where it lives, there's no room for excess, only hunger and raw survival instinct, honed through thousands of years of evolution. Beneath the frozen crust lies a world of hidden danger, a silent ocean just as unforgiving. There, beluga whales, mammals that grow up to 13 feet long and weigh over 2,000 pounds, must surface to breathe. And the polar bear patiently waits. The sea is sealed with ice, leaving only a few breathing holes. The bear stands motionless, part of the frozen landscape, quiet, enduring. When that moment comes, the polar bear strikes in an instant, like a white flash across the ice. A clean, calculated attack, not always successful, but always decisive. In open water, the odds are low. But when the tide brings prey closer, a rare opportunity arises. Just one calf separated from the group can change everything. For the bear, every attack is a gamble. Even a small meal can mean the difference between life and death in this frozen world. Beneath the thin layer of Arctic sea, ice moves a legendary figure, the narwhal, often called the unicorn of the sea. Measuring between 13 and 18 feet in length, and weighing up to 3,500 pounds, its long, spiraled tusk resembles something out of myth. With mottled gray and black skin, the narwhal blends almost seamlessly into the icy Arctic waters. They swim silently in pods, and like belugas, must surface for air. A moment the polar bear patiently waits for. Encounters between polar bears and narwhals are rare, but when the opportunity arises, the bear, equipped with sharp claws and immense strength, can haul a narwhal up through the ice. Beyond ambushes, polar bears also scavenge narwhal carcasses drifting in the water or washed up along the shoreline. precious source of nutrition in a land of scarcity. In 2018, rare footage captured a polar bear dragging a freshly killed narwhal along the coast of Baffin Island, a powerful reminder of the polar bear's dominance in the frozen north. After stalking narwhals beneath the ice, the polar bear returns to a more familiar target. The seal, agile and alert, but still bound by breath. And when only a few small holes remain on the frozen surface, the bear waits, a white shadow in the silence. Hours pass. No movement. One strike, if timed perfectly, can determine an entire day of survival. But as the ice melts, the tactics must change. The bear now creeps low, hugging the snow, blending with its surroundings, each step vanishing into the whiteness. Yet just one wrong move, and the seal disappears beneath the waves. In open water, the bear doesn't give up. It becomes a submerged hunter, diving deep, swimming silently, closing in from below. Then, when the moment comes, it strikes in a flash. This is a hunt shaped by patience, by seconds of precision. One hesitation, and everything vanishes into the Arctic stillness. In this unforgiving world, the polar bear doesn't settle for small prey. Sometimes its eyes are set on the true giants of the ice, the walrus. A mature walrus can reach 10 feet in length, weigh close to 2,000 pounds, and carries a pair of long, curved tusks that seem made for battle. On land, they appear slow and vulnerable, but with skin nearly 4 inches thick, they wear a natural armor few predators can penetrate. When threatened, the walrus slips back toward the sea, but its massive bulk slows every move. That fleeting moment between ice and water is the polar bear's rare chance. Still, a successful attack is anything but easy. Sheer strength isn't always enough. Only the hungriest, or the most desperate bears will dare risk it all for such a narrow window of opportunity. As summer arrives, the ice melts, and the entire Arctic begins to shift. For the polar bear, this marks the most difficult time of year, when prey becomes scarce and hunting opportunities grow few and far between. Forced to adapt, the bear ventures into dangerous terrain, scaling sheer cliffs in search of seabird nests. A treacherous journey, but sometimes it's the only option. Fortunately, the sea occasionally delivers an unexpected gift. A whale carcass washed ashore. To the bear, it is a rare feast in the middle of the lean season. A full-grown polar bear can consume over 130 pounds of meat in one sitting, enough to sustain it for many more days. When the hunger drags on and the body reaches its limits, survival instinct can overpower everything else. In the harshest conditions, some individuals, no longer able to care for their young, are forced to face impossible choices. In certain parts of the Arctic, male bears have been observed attacking cubs that are not their own, a behavior believed to reduce competition and prompt females to return to breeding readiness sooner. Even exhausted mothers, under extreme stress, have at times displayed similar behavior, rare but documented in the most challenging environments. It's a fragile line between maternal instinct and the absolute drive to survive. Along the edges of the tundra, where polar bear territory occasionally overlaps with that of Arctic wolves, unexpected encounters can occur. But in truth, wolves pose little threat to a full-grown polar bear. Sometimes they observe from a distance. Sometimes they test boundaries. But most of the time, wolves avoid conflict. The polar bear doesn't need to roar. One step forward is often enough to send the entire pack retreating. In the solitary world of the polar bear, mating season is one of the rare moments when two ice hunters come together. No packs, no shared territory, just a silent search. Usually beginning in late spring, while the ice still holds. Male bears track the scent across dozens of miles of snow and ice to find a receptive female. When they meet, they may stay together for a few days, sometimes even weeks. Other males may appear, and competition unfolds quietly, a test of endurance more than aggression. After mating, the male leaves. The female carries the fertilized egg, but it only implants if she has enough fat stored. Otherwise, the pregnancy is reabsorbed. As winter arrives, she digs a den deep in the snow and disappears. In the silence, she gives birth to 1 to 3 cubs, tiny, blind, and completely dependent. For 3 months, she doesn't eat or drink, nourishing her young solely with rich milk built from the previous season's hunts. When spring returns, she emerges with her cubs,